Hello, everybody, and welcome to day probably 65 of the longing. With me, I still have Ben here.
Hello.
And I figured we'd end off with a little bit of a walk through the halls of eternity. We haven't been here in a very long time. Uh, I doubt it's possible that the halls of eternity, and as I just get my eyes like just completely destroyed by the pure white shining in my face right now. It's possible that the stuff like the paper and stuff might regen, and this might be a way to get more paper over time. Not that we like super are in need of it or anything. I'm just interested. Uh, but it's also a way to let's see. Is there a button to just keep walking? Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. Use arrows in this column to remember places. No, I thought there was a button to just keep walking, but oh well. I just have to hold down the mouse button. Um, we were talking about dreams, and we in one episode we were also talking about like canons and works of fiction and such. And it looks like we're coming across our first item, and considering that this is very close to the beginning of the Halls of Eternity, the items must respawn. Let's take a look at what we got here. Do you belong here, book? I better take you to a safe place. I now have 23 books at home. We don't get to know what book it was, but we
Can you
got one.
read those books?
Yes,
Or
we can read all the books we get.
oh, cool.
Yeah. Today I finished reading some weird story. Like, there's a lot of like sort of Grimm's fairy tales type stories.
Oh, neat.
And I finished reading The Six Swans, and I don't think I got any value out of that. As most Grimm's fairy tales, there's a lot of stories about royalty being transformed into something where then people are like, "Is that can't be a royal? They're poor." And then they because their clothes they don't have their clothes anymore or something, and then at the end they're like, "Actually, they were royal the whole time, and they got to be a princess, and they lived happily ever after." And that's kind of a weird moral. Uh, that
Yeah.
yeah, your value as a human being is your clothes, and that's kind of the kind of stuff we were getting at in that and other of these sort of stories that are present here in The Longing. Yeah, so I'm not super into those, but it was short, and I like the idea of being able to get through a story in The Longing and not have to cut it off. With Nietzsche's Zarathustra, it was split into four books, and once I was done with the first one, I did not want to continue.
Oh my god, wait, they had like the whole book like in the game.
Yes, but
That's funny.
I thought that they have giant books like Moby Dick and The Longing.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
yeah, uh, and I only got through the first quarter of Zarathustra because it was split into four books. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, but I think I got something out of it, sort of. Not that I necessarily like I don't take it as some sort of gospel or anything. I take it but as some sort of German annoyed guy who thinks he's real special and he's understood everything and he's writing down his rants and ravings in a book where he's the self-insert character is sort of how it feels to me. Uh, but but I still feel like there's some interesting ideas there. Is this a piece
Right.
of paper? I'll take the piece of paper.
Ooh.
Give me that. Uh, yeah.
Is there anything written on the papers or
No, but you can draw pictures on the papers.
ah,
Yeah. There's supposed to be I think five colors, but I've only found black, white, and red. I don't know where the blue and the yellow is.
oh,
I know from the Steam page where right before you play the game that blue and yellow are the other two colors, but I don't know how to get them. I've
okay.
almost explored everywhere. Wait, what the hell is this?
What?
What? Oh my god! I was just telling you that I've seen things from the place where you open the game to play the longing, and this is one of the things I've seen. It's the horse head falada. Can I
Can you
speak
pick
with
it up?
Falada?
Oh my
The head
gosh.
of a horse. Finally, another face to look at. So I'm pretty sure this is a reference to the Goose Girl, which is another one of those stories in The Longing, in which there's a magic talking horse, and the evil people cut the head off the horse so that the princess can't talk to it. But then the horse stays alive, and she talks to it anyway. And I'm pretty sure its name was
Oh,
Falada. And I was wondering how we get that, and I guess you just gotta walk around in here, and you eventually get it. Nice.
what other kind of stuff can you find in there then? That's crazy.
I don't know. I saw that there were, for instance, curtains. There were rugs. I already had some rugs from in here, but there were more. Uh, I'm pretty sure there are way more books to find because my bookshelf is not as full as the picture on Steam.
Mhm.
Another piece of paper. Gimme, gimme, gimme. 5 paper. Uh, Start a timer. I know. The reason I'm timing this episode and I didn't time the other ones is because and we're kind of wanted to wrap this up a little bit, but then now I see I didn't actually start the timer, so well, fuck. Uh, uh, I feel like I've been holding the conversation. Is there anything you wanted to talk about, Ben, that I've been talking for a while? Uh,
Nothing that comes to mind immediately. I'm sort of just like mesmerized looking at. What is that?
Another book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah, I wonder if this. Do you have to walk back the same amount that you walked?
yes.
Oh, jeez.
And the last time I came in here, I think I had to walk back for at least like 20 minutes or something. Something along those lines. Uh, Maybe I'm dead wrong. I remember uh, it was really like, I was talking about really bummer stuff at the time. But yeah, because I'm just walking through here. Also, I doubt it sends any sound, but the sound in here is, oh, I guess it's the music here. Uh, it wasn't as loud as I thought it was going to be, but there's like a constant like oh chanting sort of thing
Oh, weird.
in here. Yeah, and I thought it would be way louder because it was louder last time I was in here. Yeah, another piece of paper. Um, One thing that I was talking about to some other friends that's weird about my dream worlds is that in my dreams, and I'll bring in multiple things that we're talking about. In my dreams, there is a canon to the world, in that
Oh, what?
there are places that are reoccurring in my dreams, and there's like sort of like a world map of like this is like my dream world is sort of like a video game world, which is kind of like a reflection of the real world, but with extra stuff and in weird ways that is fairly consistent between dreams.
Interesting.
And it also has aspects of like powers that I have in dreams that is just normal for me to have. Like I glide on my belly in dreams, uh, and this is completely normal to me. And I oftentimes just find myself in a dream going, "Oh yeah, I forgot I can just glide there." And then what I do to start gliding is I sort of jump up into the air and then sort of nosedive so that I can gain lift, and and then I sort of do that in a sort of wave pattern until I continually gain lift and until I am soaring, and it is
Almost like a
very
dolphin.
stupid. Uh, what'd you say? Like a
Almost like a
dolphin?
dolphin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sort of, but dumber. Uh, and yeah, but
Like a dumb land dolphin.
in the sky, but it feels normal in dreams
Right.
for some reason. What the hell is this?
What?
Oh, I thought it was a dragon at first. I didn't. I thought that was like
Yeah, I thought it was like a wing.
the wing of a dragon, but no, these are curtains that are hung up in midair. Uh,
Oh, weird.
Sweet.
You interact with that at all, or?
I bet I can take them. I bet I can use these at home. A curtain. It matches the color of my armchair perfectly. So
And
that's
in
pretty great.
all the halls of eternity, what are the chances?
Yeah. You know, what kind of stuff is in here? Like it can't be that And I feel really bad if the image that's on the Steam page where you enter the game is just a spoiler of literally everything that you can get. Uh, so hopefully that's not the case, and we find something interesting in here that I haven't seen before. That would be cool. Yeah. Anything interesting about your dreams? That you'd be
A lot of
interested?
them a lot of them are in places that very closely resemble places that I've been, especially for, like, long periods of time, whether it be, like, a school building or, like, a certain park or something, but there's always, like, some alien element to them where like, a frequent thought in my dreams is, like, I thought that led somewhere else, but I guess this is where it is because I can see
Hmm.
it, you know?
Yeah, I hear you.
So that yeah, that is something that I think a lot in my dreams, which I think if I was a little bit more consistent about trying to lucid dream, I think that would be, like, a good key for me to, like, hone in on, like, once I get that feeling, I'd be like, "Oh, wait, this could be a dream."
Yeah,
But I only loose I was when was better about tracking my dreams, I was better about actually lucid dreaming.
yeah.
What is that? Is that like a big
This is a
carpet?
rug, carpet. Yeah, we're finding all sorts of cool stuff.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
A carpet will warm my feet at home. What are your
Are there
feelings, Ben? Carpet or hardwood, or tile, or linoleum, or concrete? What do you think? What is your preferred flooring style? Eternity is rather
um,
overrated.
I think I think wall-to-wall carpet's pretty silly.
Oh,
I think
I
I would like a I think I would like a hardwood floor, but, like, with a nice area rug on it.
when you said wall to wall carpeting, I was really trying to like somehow in my head make a joke about like the carpeting going up the walls as well. So it's like wall to ceiling carpeting.
Yeah.
It's just a
It's
giant
like a
cube that's carpeted. It's the
like a big
inside
shag
of a
carpet
it's the
interior.
inside of a fluffy dice that's hanging.
Yeah, that's definitely the pinnacle, like, that's the
That's perfection.
yeah, um, funny hearing, like, the opinions about that like, that sort of stuff from people of other countries, like, I've heard people be like, "Oh my gosh," like, Americans and their wall-to-wall carpets, or, like, Americans in their mulch garden, like, apparently, like, having mulch in gardens is, like, a very American thing, and I never realized that because I just don't look at, like, European gardens ever, you know what I mean?
That's weird, because it's so useful.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah. Huh. But also, like the whole concept of the garden feels very American because, well, at least in comparison to European cultures, because of their lack of space. So they wouldn't use all that space on
right,
like a non-living area. Uh, yeah,
yeah, but also there are some, like, beautiful gardens over there, like,
yeah,
big
but it's more
botanical
of a
gardens
luxury
sort of thing.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, they're definitely, like, more of a luxury and, like, now come to be a community space, but, like, definitely wasn't when
yeah,
they were created, yeah.
yeah. So there's cultural difference. So maybe I guess that would be more of a thing about the difference between maybe like usefulness versus beauty. But even here, like we do look at mulch and we think like that will buy like things like dyed wood chips to have as a mulch that'll look pretty.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but I've never heard that as that's a new for me, a new list of a new thing on the list of complaints people have about American culture.
Yeah,
Uh,
mulch
yeah,
mulch gardens.
yeah, put that on the list.
I'm sure it's not at the top of the list, but it's on there.
Yeah. Going through the halls of eternity. Do-do-do-do. Wait, what the hell is this thing?
Oh
Is
my god,
that
what?
is that a full
Like a
TV set?
like a monitor? Yeah.
That's like what? That I need this. I need this. Give it to me. Give me the TV set. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Oh my gosh.
This TV set will help me pass the time. I love TV. TV is super cool, yo. Wow. Wow, what an interesting message that
Yeah,
was.
why would they write that?
Why would they write that? But I can't wait to go set up my new TV set at my home. I think I'm gonna turn around and I think this might be the perfect way to end an episode. Finding something so great that
That's so
I
weird.
didn't know was going to be in this game. That's cool.
I wonder if
Uh,
it's like a color television or if it's like black
Black
and
and
white.
white, or maybe it's one of those 3D TVs where nobody ever uses the 3D.
Oh, like with the blue and red 3D?
No, there's like new 3D. Like for instance, we had a 3D TV because my parents would just buy whatever was like the most expensive thing and not really give a shit and then never use the thing. And I just recently found on the remote at the home that there's a 3D button on it that we'd never used. And
That's crazy. I don't
Yeah,
even know what that means.
no one knows. Because like, how does that even work? Yeah. I think this is a great place to end the episode, though. So I'm gonna talk to you guys next time. Later, everybody. Bye.